Hey guys, it's me Chan Rian. So today's video I'll covering for Watanabe Epitaph Leap overview. So as usual in here I will cover regarding positive and negative, should you leap or not, answering some Q&A, updated build, and I will explain about his new kit and how to trigger the new stuff. So yeah, let's get started. And let's start first with the positive from the new leap of Watanabe. So first is that it buffed a little bit the damage from Watanabe itself, so the performance in fire is actually a little bit better. Second, it add effect of dark flow. So right now with Watanabe edition, it makes all the dark flow team already complete. So it consists of Alpha Crimson Wave, Aether Gazer, and Watanabe Epitaph. And third, this is mostly for triple S, which is faster gauge charge. So if you reach triple S, it's really easy right now to get full stack. Just because before when you reach triple S, probably you really know to make it full stack kinda a little bit take time. So right now it's much faster, which is I think it's pretty good, and DPS increase though. But yeah, as I said before, this one, the one that very impactful is triple S. As for downside and things to note, I don't think this is considered downside, more like disappointment, which is this brand new leap of Watanabe, there is no new move. At least Alisa, even though it's very bare minimum a new move, but there is a little bit arrow move. But Watanabe is nothing. It's basically just slap new effect in dark flow and just change the color into purple, that's it. Other else is just exactly the same, which is, yeah, for me it's a little bit disappointing because usually Leap we know that it's buffing the character, adding some sick move, let's say like Alpha Crimson Wave, Crimson Abyss, they have some sick move, but this one is nothing, it's only changing color and adding effect, which is for me it's unfortunate. Second, Watanabe Epitaph Leap feels like a whale leap, meaning like the higher rank of your Watanabe, the better the leap impact and the value to your account. Mostly because in here is that the best SS leap for Watanabe is just basically adding dark flow. 90% of the kit on SS is just like adding dark flow though. There's no quality of life. There is increased damage, but just small in the fire team itself, but it's just small. There's no shred or anything. On SS3 actually not bad, it increased more shred for dark flow, but there's no quality of life even. That's why even my standard, the one that actually really good on triple S, where it's actually impactful both dark flow and the fire itself, which is it make the gauge charge faster and make the rotation is faster. Unfortunately, it's low on triple S. It's not like other character, usually they have a little bit quality of life on base SS, let's say like at least Alpha, Alisa, even the recent like Leap, but there's no in Watanabe. Like base SS is just meaning like adding more effect and a little bit damage and fire, which is I feel like quite unfortunate. It feels like a whale leap. Move to the main thing, and maybe some of you still in dilemma, should you leap Watanabe Epitaph or not? Is it worth or not? Then for me it depends, and here my recommendation. So this leap can be worth or it has high priority to the type of player. First, if you care about meta, or you really care about competitive, or you start to care about the effect, which is dark flow right now, because dark flow already have full team, so soon it will have the content regarding dark flow. So if you want to prepare about that regarding competitive and meta stuff, then yeah, I really recommend. Second, if you have higher rank Watanabe Epitaph, I can say starting from SSG and above, especially triple S, I can say it's already worth for you to leap. Otherwise, if you player that not really strict into meta, new players where effect content is still not really relevant to you, or even like player that still want to save up resource, because I know leap can take you a lot of resource, then you can decide to leap later. It's not an urgent matter though. Overall, this leap is decent, I can say, especially if you reach triple S, but nothing really major or I can say urgently needed unless you really care about dark flow. And in here, if you want to know the comparison between before and after leap of Watanabe Epitaph, and here's the result. Take notes, this is triple S Watanabe Epitaph, that's why I say the impact is more impactful, but if you have SS, expect much lower than this in terms of the upgrade. And now let's talk about the updated memory build for Watanabe Epitaph. For general memory set build, it will be 4 pieces of Alphonse, 2 pieces of Shakespeare. The location of Shakespeare is 1 and 3. As for Harmonize is another 2 pieces of Shakespeare. So in short, it will be 4 pieces of Alphonse and 4 pieces of Shakespeare. Resonance top red orb, bottom is class skill. Next build, this is only for PPC, mostly Watanabe as a QTE bot, so it will be 4 pieces of Shakespeare and 2 pieces of Gloria. Location of Gloria is 1 and 3. Harmonize is 2 pieces of Enstana. Resonance stop any attack, bottom is class skill. As for memory set built in Darkflow, take notes because Darkflow right now doesn't have any dedicated memory set, so we can get that in the future, likewise glaciation or even plasma, so this is quite prone to change, so this may be only kinda temporary. But as per right now, it will be 4 pieces of Da Vinci and 2 pieces of Enstana. Enstana location is 1 and 3. Harmonize is 2 pieces of Harbor. Resonance top red orb, bottom is glass skill. Next, this is the alternative in Darkflow. Take notes, this will make Watanabe mostly as a fully support and give more DPS to Fira Gera 4 and Alpha Crimson Wave. So it will be 4 pieces of Da Vinci, 2 pieces of Bathlon. Location of Bathlon is 1 and 3. Harmonize is another 2 pieces of Bathlon. So in short is 4 pieces of Da Vinci and 4 pieces of Bathlon. Resonance is top red orb or any attack, bottom is glass skill. Personally, for the Darkflow set, I prefer the first one because it's more balanced. As for Hypertune, nothing changed, prioritize bottom row. For weapon resonance, still the same. The main priority is domain reconstruction. The second priority is resonant echo. And now I will show you the new Watanabe Leap stuff, which is mostly how to trigger his Darkflow and his quality of life on SSS. So for Watanabe Leap, how to trigger his Darkflow. So basically this is kinda useless. To trigger his Darkflow, so when you about to enter the first ultimate, instead of tap the signature, you hold the signature, and that's about it. All the rotation, the rest is just basically the same. So yeah, it's kinda even useless I show this, because the difference is that before you tap, right now you hold. Next, I will show you the Leap quality of life if you have SSS Watanabe. So basically when you first enter the first signature, and when you hold dodge and press basic attack, it immediate charge 2 bar gauge in here immediately, so you can do your rotation actually faster and get the maximum stack also like much faster, so you can do your rotation much more efficiently. So if you see compared to before, but take notes, you can only do once per rotation. So that's pretty much it regarding Watanabe Epitaph Leap. So overall, Watanabe Leap, it feels just like only adding Darkflow effect, and that's pretty much it. The buff in fire element is just minor, it's not that much, it's only small, unless you reach SSS where that actually feels decent, which I find like quite unfortunate. There's also no new move, like at least like Alisa has one move, like this one literally nothing. I feel like why the leap time to time feels like getting lesser and lesser. It's just like only mostly as a formality to just adding effect. I hope to be disappointed. I hope they can add more, but it is what it is. Overall, it's still a decent leap, but it's not urgently needed, especially if you don't care about the effect. You can save your resource. So if you like this video, feel free to hit the subscribe button, like, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.